Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Duke, and welcome to Political Jazz at Oliver McGee. Each week, we dive into D.C. politics and speak directly to former White House senior advisor Oliver McGee. Oliver, since Donald Trump took office, he has faced an endless attack on everything he does, but I never expected simply feeding the Clemson, the national champion, Clemson Tiger football team, hamburgers and pizza and Wendy's, big bags of fries and presidential mugs. I did not think this was going to be cause for the ugly progressive left to attack him, but they have. What do you make of BurgerGate?
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. BurgerGate. That's the deranged left. Everything is a gate. Everything is a gate. You know, I say, so what? This is like the title song for Miles Davis' Kinda Blue. And we're talking about political jazz at the White House. This was a brilliant, brilliant thing the president did. We're in a government shutdown. What did they want him to do? Give a football team youngsters caviar and champagne? These kids said, you can take the caviar and the champagne and shove it. Give me a Big Mac. Give me a pizza. Give me something that I go through every time. I'm a college kid. They just basically won the national championship, beat the Crimson Tide more than anyone had ever expected. Dabo said, hey, take my boys and take good care of them. And that's exactly what he did. You know what this showed is that President Trump is the people's president. He is folksy. He's down to earth. He can get down and enjoy a Big Mac and French fries with you and have a beer with you. You know, we like our presidents to be so approachable that we can have a beer with them. That's why we like to call them by their first name, Donald. You know, he is basically saying to these players, great job. Right now, we're in the middle of a shutdown, but you know what? I'm going to give you all a nice part. We're going to let our hair down.
Well, it's a lot of hypocrisy. You mentioned this yourself. Think about all the times over the last 4 or 5 years we've seen presidential candidates go into a Wendy's or try to order chili. That famous episode where George Bush Senior was trying to figure out how to work a debit card at a fast food restaurant. Everybody thinks that's one. We've got Beer Summit. We've got Beer Summit with Elizabeth Warren, the least cool woman in the world, popping a beer and trying to look all This is all wonderful, right? We've got Beto O'Rourke taking you inside his dental cleaning, right? So Donald Trump goes ahead and puts out a spread of burgers and hamburgers and pizza, and the media cannot let it go. They are absolute hypocrites with this. And no matter what Donald Trump does, it doesn't seem to humanize him. They always go the opposite way. Let me ask you this. Given how much the progressive left hates Donald Trump, given how much leftist pundits insist that Donald Trump is a racist, shouldn't they actually be mad at Dabo Swinney? Shouldn't they actually be mad at Clemson University for sending these many, many African-American kids to the home of a racist? Why are you mad at Trump for serving them burgers? Shouldn't you be mad at the school and be mad at the coach that he would deign to take these poor African-American athletes and expose them to the racist in chief?
I am so sick of everybody being mad at Donald Trump, being mad at everything. We mad too much. We need to get happy. That's why we got Political Jazz at Oliver McGee. This is time to sit down and listen to some Kinda Blues and say, so what? You know, Dabo's good job. You took the boys to the White House and let them respect the institution. We could sit back and celebrate Beto's riding around a Whataburger on a skateboard and call him a hero, but then we want to go and get on this president for opening up some Big Macs. You know, my first job, I earned my first job flipping hamburgers at neighborhood McDonald's. I put myself through college. I started with a grill man making Big Macs on the grill and ended up assistant manager at a neighborhood McDonald's. My mama told me to earn my money to pay my way through Ohio State Buckeyes, and I became the drum major of the marching band. That's what this is all about. Football's America's game. And all he was saying is, hey, have a Big Mac. And guess what? As far as last I looked, McDonald's Big Mac is America's hamburger.
Hey, let's troll the left a little bit. I was speaking about getting happy. What if we made a Donald Trump Happy Meal? That when little kids rolled up, you had a little Donald Trump toy in it, right? Couldn't you just imagine it with the little hamburger and the little French fries? You could have a little Donald Trump statue with the orange plastic hair, and you could have a Clemson shirt on the. I would buy that Happy Meal tomorrow.
And guess what? The left will get mad because we didn't call Donald Trump the Hamburglar. That's essentially what this is all about. We done got silly. We mad about everything. We mad about the snow. We mad about the shutdown. We mad about the rain. We mad about Christmas. Donald Trump says, stop being so mad and get ready for Make America Great Again. We're about to get to the State of the Union address. We're going to be mad about that too. We're mad about Nancy Pelosi's in the White House. In the White House with Chuck Schumer. They both mad at the president because he's trying to basically have border security. We mad about everything. I'm sick of everybody being mad at Washington. Get happy.
You hit on something important, I think, Oliver, that nobody wants to be around people who have nothing but rage. Nobody wants to be around people who have such a lack of sense of humor, have a lack of understanding, people who willfully go out of their way to misinterpret everything are the most miserable kind of people in the world. And as far as I can tell, that seems to be the progressive motto, right? All but hurt all the time if you're a progressive.
I think they basically decided that after Donald Trump was elected in November 2016, they said, we're just going to spend the next 4 years in rage. We're going to resist, and we're just going to be mad at everything he does. And that's essentially, folks, that's the essence of this government shutdown. This is all about resisting Donald Trump, even including resisting our national security and the national security strategy. That's the American interest. We have to protect our borders. We have to protect our stressed national income. We've got to protect our president, and that president is trying to protect us. We got to protect America. We have to be Americans and proud of America. We have to get on board. I say, don't worry, be happy.
Well, while we're talking about Happy Meals, I got one more quote to run by you. Donald Trump, in his inimitable way, while he's passing out the burgers, made a joke.
So I had a choice. Do we have no food for you? Because we have a shutdown. Or do we give you some little quick salads that the first lady will make along with the second lady? They'll make some salads. And I said, you guys aren't into salads. Or do I go out, Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott, do I go out and send out for about 1,000 hamburgers, Big Macs?
And for that, all the feminists went after him. How dare he suggest that a woman's place is in the kitchen making salads? Here's a quote from pasty white Caucasian anchor woman Joan Walsh of CNN.
That's appalling. It seems to me like the president will not be happy until there is not one single female Republican voter in the country. It's incredibly sexist.
What knowledge of female Republican Trump voters does a liberal Hollywood Beltway insider like Joan Walsh actually have?
I just think that the Me Too movement, men versus women, gender, race, all of that has just gone way out of control into the PC world. Donald Trump was right during the 2016 campaign. We've become so politically correct that we don't know how to be politically incorrect or correct anymore. It's so confusing, I can't even say it on this show. What is political correctness? What's political incorrectness? What is this all about? This is all about Donald Trump. This is all about basically Trump won, Hillary lost, and they are going to resist this for the next 4 years. And that's not Washington. That's not America. We need to go in and just settle down and just relax. We can't even enjoy holidays anymore because we're all sitting back and mad about the politics in Washington. There's a lot more out there besides Washington, folks. That's one of the reasons why I'm a Republican, because I don't want to ask Washington for everything I need to do in Lubbock, Texas, because it's too far. And they won't know what I'm trying to do to be independent. I'm about liberty, efficiency, community, and equality, and balancing my life about that. And then basically making sure I do the golden rule. Do unto others as you have others do unto you. And at the same time, get down on my knees and pray for Jesus Christ and let go and let God, like I'm doing right here on Political Jazz at Oliver McGee.